welcome back to SlatorCon London 2026, and I'm very happy to be here and talking to Artem Grigorev, who is CTO at Toloka. Welcome.
Yeah, hello Anna, hello our listeners. Thank you for having me here.
It's great to have you. And we're going to have a panel a little bit later today, but perhaps for our viewers at home, can you tell us a bit about what Toloka does and what your role is there?
Yeah, so basically Toloka is a human data layer, and we work with companies that need some data. So for example, we work with frontier labs like Anthropic, Microsoft, or with enterprise AI leaders like Shopify. And they come to us when they need some data to improve their models, to evaluate their behavior, to do some data sets for fine tuning, to prepare some data for agentic trajectory assessment and all kind of stuff. And I think the main asset Toloka has is our marketplace of experts. So we have quite a large amount of people with different expertise. And the core technology is how to match them to tasks that our customers upload to the platform. And my primary focus is like to develop those technologies to make our business scalable. I pretty much focused on our products right now. We want to allow to use all these humans that we have in the platform without any need to talk to sales, like to establish some contracts and all the stuff. So we recently released our self-service platform. This is what excites me right now the most.
And you've been with Toloka for about 10 years. And how have data needs changed through that time? And how does what you're doing now differ to, say, traditional data annotation and labeling?
Yeah. For those who not quite kind of deep into the market, they think about like companies like Toloka that we do some data labeling, some simple stuff that is kind of much replaced with LLMs. But the data needs really changed significantly throughout the time. So that's the first time they're changing, but I think they are very different right now. So I think the major thing that is needed right now is the data that really improves the model. And this might be some data with specific expertise from humans. It might be the data that is much more complex in terms of it evaluates not only the result of some system, but the process, like AI engine, for example, how it works through a time, which tools it called, which different systems it involved into solving the problem. So I think, to be short, like the complexity is much more bigger right now in different dimensions.
So the whole industry has really transformed over the past few years.
Some players died, some transformed. Yeah, so those who with this wave of Gen AI, they transformed. Yeah.
And when buyers come to you now, what do you see as their main needs? What are the kind of words they're coming to you with? What do they want to see in the data that you're providing, the workflows, and what kind of outcomes are they looking for?
Yeah, I think, as I said, so they mostly come for quality. And quality for them means the data that actually improves their models. To be more precise, I think there are different points of view to that. So for example, one is that the data should be relevant to the domain they're operating in. So this is very important for them. Secondary, they should know how the data was produced, to have some trust in it. So as it's becoming much more expensive, so their requirements are also like much higher than it was before. Also, the data should bring some new value to the models. So they mostly focused on some data that improve some failure modes that models currently having. And also I think the fourth point is that it's not like one-time effort. the best data and the best what they expect from us is like to integrate it into the continuous process of improving the model. So those fast iterations, the throughput we can provide, this is very also important for them, which means like how fast we bring the quality to their systems, to their models, to what they develop.
So it's very much a dynamic, iterative kind of collaboration.
Yep. So we work kind of as an extended team of our clients. So we're always helping them with some ideas. We collaborate a lot. So it's not like just give us some requirements and we provide you with a file of data set. So it's more like a collaboration. And as I mentioned in the beginning, so the platform we created, so we put all that knowledge into an agent that actually helps our clients to get it out of the system without interacting, without like paying for the team that help them. So yeah, I think this is kind of unique what we have now.
And speaking of agents, how do you see data needs changing as AI agents become more and more, or implemented in more and more scenarios?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think like the main difference is that the agent is the system that has some behavior through time. So it's not like only the result of some function, it's also the process how that result was achieved. And that's why the data that is needed for agents, it's more like evaluating the whole trajectory of actions, of interactions that agents went through while performing the task. So yeah, as I said, it's like time dimension that is added now to the data. And yeah, simply speaking, you can think about it like more complex, because we now like observe not only the final result but the whole process, and we should evaluate different steps. We should write some rubrics and guidance how what behavior we think is good, what is bad, like to make some feedback loop to improve the system.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's a really fascinating and fast-moving area, so thank you so much for talking with us today.
Yeah, thank you for having me again. Have a nice day.